Good morning, Commons family and friends. Welcome to Lake Mary. I hope you've enjoyed Debbie and Liz singing this morning. It's a brisk morning. I know Debbie's fingers were freezing, so I'm really thankful for them. And happy Easter. This is really bizarre. This is the first time in a decade as a church that we're not all together this morning. Traditionally, every year, if you've never been with us, we baptize people on our Easter sunrise service right here in this lake. Because we love nature, we love being out in nature, and we love the beauty and the symbolism of going into the water and coming out. And it's been really strange this morning getting out here and thinking about all the people over the years, the tears of joy we've shared, the songs. We always have a campfire going, and today it's just a camera and Eric and Christy and Debbie and Liz, and it feels weird, but it's also a little bit emblematic of the times. It's a strange time when we can't physically be together. But we really believe Easter is a time of hope, and it represents something that, especially in times like this, we're still together, we're unified. And one of the reasons I've always liked sunrise services at Easter time is because the sunrise itself kind of roots us to nature and the same idea of resurrection. Naturally, the cycles of our own bodies as we go to sleep every night and we wake up, it's like a little miniature death and resurrection every day, new hope every morning, and the sun is always rising somewhere. And so this morning I wanted to share with you a quote actually from John Muir, the naturalist, the transcendentalist, kind of a Scottish American. He was really influential in the forming of our national parks, but he has a quote that I think is really relevant to Easter morning in this concept of sunrise always happening. This is what he says. This was from his unpublished journals. "This grand show is eternal. It's always sunrise somewhere. The dew is never all dried at once. The shower is forever falling. Vapor is ever rising. Eternal sunrise, eternal sunset, eternal dawn and gloaming on sea and continents and islands, each in its turn as the round earth rolls." I love that idea because I like to just think about the fact that even though the sun is rising here somewhere on the other side of the earth, they're experiencing sunset. It never ends. There's always colors in the sky somewhere out there, and I think there's something true about that. What I want us to think about this Easter together, and what I'll talk about later today, is the idea that resurrection is always happening. It's not about a one-time event as much as it's about how there's always this deeply rooted natural cycle of seeds that die and burst forth in flower, and the sun that keeps rising, and this water vapor that rises off this lake and will fall later. It's part of our earth and part of our experience, but it's also part of our lives. So I hope in this strange time that we can draw some strength and hope from the Easter season. And I really invite you and hope that this afternoon at 5 you can check out. We're going to have our online service on Facebook and YouTube and all those things, and we'd love to have you join us. But we miss you out here at Lake Mary this morning, and I hope that this music and this reflection can bring you a time of peace. And I hope you have a happy Easter.